This is Senator Gene Yaw. I'm at Ag Days in Susquehanna County. It's an annual event which is held at the Elk Lake High School, and I'm really happy to be here. And with me is Michelle Kowaleski from Penn State Extension.
That's right. This is our 26th year doing Ag Day. It's an annual tradition, like you said.
I remember coming here before. It was called Ag Days, and you've kind of changed it now.
It used to be Dairy Day because there used to be over 700 dairy farmers in the county, but really the face of agriculture in the county has changed over the years. So to kind of broaden our topics for workshops and exhibitors, so we did change it 2 years ago to Ag Day.
And it's an all-day event, which I know they close the school and everything. How many exhibitors do you have here?
Well, we have 75 exhibitors set up here in the gymnasium, and these exhibitors are agribusiness groups or local banks. And then up the hallway, we have our community and health organizations that provide services to local residents. They set up exhibits as well, and we have 12 of those exhibitors.
I know you mentioned this. How many years has this been going on?
26 years.
26 years in the same place, I think, too.
Yeah, so we've got a great relationship, and we appreciate the support of Elk Lake offering up their school for us for the day. And it's a great day. We serve up lots of ice cream and milk and all kinds of good dairy products.
What do you hope to accomplish out of this? I mean, what do the vendors hope to get out of being here and talking to people?
Well, for us, it's just a public outreach. For Extension, passing on our message. We've got workshops, offering our educational programs and services for the exhibitors, hoping to reach new clients and offer up their new products and services that they might be offering to clients.
Well, it looks like a great crowd here and a good day, even though it's cold outside, but it looks like people here are really enjoying themselves.
It is, and we'll wrap up this afternoon with our famous pie auction. So we'll be auctioning off pies baked by local community members, and the proceeds to that go back to our 4-H program and also the Dairy Princess and Promotion program. So if you're around, stick around for the pie auction.
Well, thank you. I'm with Gene Ruff from the Endless Mountain Visitors Bureau.
Yep.
And who do you cover?
We cover Sullivan, Susquehanna, and Wyoming counties in northeastern Pennsylvania.
And you're here today at Ag Days at Elk Lake High School. And what do you hope to accomplish here? What are you doing?
Well, it's funny. People are coming up asking us what we sell, and basically we sell fun. We're giving out information on what there is to do in the area. We have a basket raffle. Our calendar of events, which covers all events throughout our 3 counties, is coming out in April. So anybody who signs up today, will send them information. But people are really interested in our state parks. They're interested in what there is to do up here. So it's been very beneficial so far.
Tell me, is this area busy as far as tourism?
It's very busy with tourism. Route 6 is probably our major thoroughfare through here, but Susquehanna especially, a lot of Canadians going down to Florida, coming back from Florida, stop off in our area. There's just so much to do. Fishing season's coming up, a lot of interest in that, in our streams, the Susquehanna River.
One thing that people ask a lot about, or where I've heard this comment, is that the negative impact of the gas industry on tourism. Have you seen anything like that?
We haven't seen anything like that. No, actually, it's been very beneficial to our area. People who are coming here to work, a lot of them have relocated here now with their families. They're bringing their families in on the weekends. They're doing a lot of tourism things. We now have more hotels, our restaurants. It's helped all right across the board. Even the places where they've put in the pipelines. Now, whenever you see where the pipelines are, you'll see a lot more deer in that area and turkeys and things like that. So if anything, I think it's really been beneficial.
Well, have a good day, and I hope you meet a lot of people that want to come to this area for recreation.
Thank you so much. Nice to see you.
Let's talk about Claverack. What is it?
Claverack is a cooperative. We provide electric service to our member owners. The unique thing about Claverack is that the customers or the members actually own the cooperative.
It's an electric cooperative, and it serves, I know, part of Bradford County. What is it? Just in Bradford County?
No, we primarily are in Bradford, Susquehanna, and Wyoming counties, although we do have some line extensions and a few members in other counties as well. We're in 8 counties total, but the vast majority of those members are in Bradford, Susquehanna, and Wyoming County.
How long has Claverack been in existence?
We incorporated in 1936 and started building line in 1937. So,
if you incorporated in 1936, that must have been shortly after the rural electric co-op legislation was passed by the federal government.
that's correct. Franklin D. Roosevelt passed the Rural Electrification, or signed rather, the Rural Electrification Act, and it allowed cooperatives to start to borrow money and have some guaranteed loans that they were able to have access to that money to start building systems to provide power to those rural areas.
Well, we're in rural Pennsylvania, obviously, and it was one of the areas targeted by the Rural Electrification Act.
That's very true, and we have seen a lot of benefit from electrifying these rural areas, especially in agriculture, and being able to provide power to dairy farms, and it's really helped to build our nation.
Well, it seems like being at Ag Days here in Susquehanna County is an ideal location for Claverack to be doing business.
Very much so. We love to come and support Ag Day. A lot of our member owners are in the agricultural business in some way, shape, or form, and we just love to be a part of this event and support the community.
I assume that a lot of them stop by and visit when you're here too.
Absolutely. They stop for information, and they want to know how the cooperative is doing. It's their cooperative, and we're here to serve them.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you. I'm with my colleague, and who also represents part of Susquehanna County, Senator Lisa Baker.
Thanks.
Senator Baker?
Thanks for allowing me to make a cameo on the Senator Yaw report.
Oh, this is more than a cameo. We work together a lot.
I'm teasing you. I'm teasing you. It's great to be here with you at Dairy Day here in Susquehanna County. This is a tradition at Elk Lake. First Friday in March. I know chances are both of us are always here.
But they've changed the name. It's no longer Dairy Day. I made that mistake too. It's now Ag Days.
Okay. Duly noted, duly corrected.
I think this is a great event, and we meet with the farmers beforehand or before this really gets started, and I think that farming is very important to this area. And what's your take on it as to the importance of the farming this day here, and why do you come? And
I think, for those of us who represent rural parts of northeastern Pennsylvania, the farming heritage is central to our communities. It's big business, but it's also a way of life. And so today we get to celebrate and really spend some time with people who devote their daily lives to agriculture and farming and preserving our unique heritage here in Pennsylvania. It was great to sit down this morning and talk to members of Farm Bureau to kind of catch up with them on what are their concerns, both from a legislative perspective and what are the regulations and rules that they're worried about. I know we touched upon your role with Chesapeake Bay and how that will impact our farmers here in Susquehanna County is significant. So I always look forward to a chance to have that direct dialogue. We know they're going to be advocates, and certainly they don't hold back, and that's the best part about having a good dialogue.
Well, that's a good description. They kind of hold our feet to the fire as to what we're going to do, what's important to them, and I think you're absolutely correct. To see this school closed for a day just for agriculture, I think is it's pretty unique. And I know I tell other people I'm going to Susquehanna County to Ag Days, and they look at me like, well, that's is that a holiday or something? And I mean, for a lot of people here, it is. It's almost like a holiday.
It is, and you know, when we listened this morning to some of our folks talking about the work we did on the inheritance tax to pass down a family farm, how important that is, but that there are some circumstances that we need to continue to look at related to their business and making sure that this can be handed down from one generation to the other. It's always been a concern when you have to sell the farm to pay your taxes. People really want to preserve that heritage, and so that is one thing that I know that we've done well to support the ag community, and great to hear that today, wasn't it?
Well, these are really, they're just good people, and they work very, very hard, and somewhere along the line they deserve a break, and I guess deserve what they've earned.
Absolutely.
To enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks for allowing me to be part of your show.
Dave Huffman from TA Seeds.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good.
You're here at Ag Days.
Yes.
What are you doing, and
Well,
what's the business of TA Seeds?
TA Seeds is a locally owned, privately owned company based in Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. We produce our own seed, corn, alfalfa. We source our alfalfa and grasses. We grow most of our corn and our soybeans there in Jersey Shore.
And I know you're a big user of no-till.
Yes. Yeah, we switched to everything about 4 years ago, from conventional till to no-till. We went from dry fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and also from 38-inch rows to 30-inch rows, because we're between the Susquehanna River and Pine Creek.
I planted part of a field which I understand didn't grow very well or something.
No, and the rows were a little crooked, but that's okay.
I was told they were very straight, but anyway.
Depending on who was looking at them.
How's the business as far as the seed business, and what's the interest in it with the farmers here in Susquehanna County?
Considering prices of milk lowering and commodity prices, actually pretty good. The one thing that we've been seeing is a lot of the farmers have been turning from the triple stacked or Roundup ready corn to conventional. There's more and more people asking, farmers asking for that, other than the triple stack.
I know that I've been here a number of years, and I think every year that I've been here, you have been here also. How many years has TA Seeds been participating in this event?
Since 2003. It was the first year we were here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I assume it's beneficial because you keep coming
We keep
back.
going back every year. Yep.
Well, thanks a lot.
Yep.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. We're here at Ag Days, and you have a stand here, I guess, that you're manning. What are you doing?
We're making strawberry banana smoothies and chocolate raspberry smoothies today. We're trying to promote the usage of dairy products in a whole bunch of different aspects of life. So smoothies are a great way to incorporate dairy into your diet.
And I understand they're good for you, right?
Absolutely. Delicious and nutritious.
Well, how about, could you make one, a chocolate?
Sure, we can do that.
Olivia, you're helping with this?
Yeah, I just, well,
She's my go-to girl whenever I need
the
help.
go-to.
Yeah.
You're a go-to? Well, I'll tell you what, if you make one, you can make me a really good one. And,
Absolutely.
okay.
Thick or extra thick or thin?
Oh, thick.
All right, we
Thick.
can do that.
Thick, definitely thick.
Okay.
You'll have to explain to me what you're going to do.
All right. So we're going to start with, we're actually going to make strawberry because that's what's in here at the time.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Can we handle strawberry? Okay.
I can deal with strawberries.
So we're going to start with a cup of frozen strawberries. It doesn't have to be exact, just so that it's close in measurements. We're going to put in 3/4 cup of strawberry or vanilla yogurt. If you like the extra strawberry flavor, go with the strawberry. We would put in a cup of milk, but since we already have that in here, we're not going to do that. But the cup of milk gives you 1 serving of dairy, and the yogurt actually gives you a 2nd serving of dairy. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds there. And right under the table, I'm going to grab a banana. Pull it out of my magic bag. We're going to toss that right in. Put the lid on.
Oh, yeah, if you don't put the lid on, bad things happen.
Bad things happen. We don't want to go there. Turn it on. Blend it up. If it's a little thicker than your liking, you can always add more milk or yogurt. If you want it a little thicker, then add more frozen strawberries. And there you are.
Wow.
Strawberry banana smoothie.
It's very good.
Thank you very much.
Do you do this as a profession?
I don't. Maybe someday might be something to think about.
Well, Rachel, thank you a lot.
Thank you
and
very
Olivia,
much.
thank you. It's great. Trevor, you're here with Nero today at the Ag Days, and what's the purpose of being here, and what do you hope to accomplish?
Well, this has been a great event for us to get to know folks in Susquehanna County, talk gas. Everybody has some very pointed questions about what's happening in the state with drilling and what's happening down in Harrisburg, and we've been trying to get out there and do educational forums, talk to them about what they need to know before they sign leases, before they sign pipeline agreements, and how we're representing them down in Harrisburg to talk about what their rights are as mineral owners and what we can do for them.
What, I guess right up the beginning, I should have asked you, what's NARO stand for?
The National Association of Royalty Owners.
And that's your function, is to serve those people and the interest that they have as far as the gas industry.
Yeah, we're all just private landowners that have taken our cause of what we understand of the gas industry and try to help out and educate other folks, and be involved in these educational forums and work in Harrisburg.
Well, I know that Susquehanna County is one of the biggest producers of natural gas in Pennsylvania, so it's important for the people here to know what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And Senator, you've been what we've called the best friend of the royalty owner. You've been a great leader in the Senate. I mean, starting at the clean and green clarifications, onto the check stub bill, and of course now we've got some big issues coming up down in the Senate, of course, with severance taxes and guaranteed minimum royalty, and it's going to be a busy spring and summer, I have a feeling.
I don't think there's any question about that. It's going to be very, very busy time, and it's going to be it's a time that's really important for people in Susquehanna County and anywhere in Pennsylvania where there's gas drilling activity.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I really appreciate you coming out. I mean, you've been a part of this every year we've been here, and it's kind of nice to mix and mingle with everybody, that's for sure.
Well, I see that you've had a lot of customers come by here, or a lot of interest in what you do and your booth, so I hope you have a great day and good luck for the rest of the day.
All right, thank you. We always love it.
Thank you. You're here 4-H, right? Susquehanna County. What's the is this a project, or what are you demonstrating or showing everybody today?
This is all the activities 4-H has to offer for everybody. It's like a bunch of opportunities for kids to have. It's a bunch of great opportunities. We learn a lot from it.
4-H isn't only just animals. Like, we have the dairy, you can show dairy, or you can do livestock, and that's when you show and sell. And then there's also baking, cake decorating, shooting sports. You can do horseback riding, and then there's all different things. There's fashion, and then we do a bunch of different things like Camp Brûlée, where a bunch of the 4-H kids just come together, and it's a week-long activity, I guess, like overnight at Camp Brûlée. It's a Boy Scout camp, but we use it for 4-H. And then we do different things like livestock clinic to get our good partitioner practices. Production practices, there we go. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it to anyone who just has an interest in anything that 4-H has to offer. You definitely learn a lot from it. Personally, I've only been in it for 4 years, and I feel like I'm a better person just by doing this.
Really? Well, that's good. That's very good. Amanda, I haven't heard from you.
4-H definitely teaches a lot of life skills that people need to learn. It's just a great opportunity for anybody to be involved in, whether you don't even like the farming. It's just a good opportunity.
Do any of you have animals?
Yeah.
All of you do?
Yeah.
What do you have?
Okay, I have some cows, boys and girls. I have sheep, and we also have pigs. pigs that are about to give birth, actually. We breed our own pigs, too. And lambs.
And lambs, too. Okay.
I have some dairy cows, and I also show pigs and livestock.
Do you show dairy cows or anything?
Yeah, I show dairy cows too.
I did that at the farm show one time. It was horrible.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, but I want to go down
What,
there.
that I was horrible?
No, that showing down there was really bad because there's so many people down there. But I think it'd be a great opportunity to get down there.
Well, I had never done that. I grew up on a farm, but the one thing we never did is show anything.
Yeah.
But they talked me into doing this celebrity thing, to show animals. And, I mean, I must have looked like a fool because I'm trying to drag the cow in and everything, and it didn't work well.
I've been doing it for 5 years, so I got the hang of it.
What animals do you have?
I have beef cows at home and I show market goats.
Market goats.
Yeah.
Very good. What's your favorite thing as far as 4-H? What do you like the most of it?
Dairy cows.
I like everything. I can't choose. The fair. I think the whole week-long expedition, it's just like a ton of fun. You get to be with your friends the entire week, stay up late, get up early. It's a lot of fun.
Which fair?
The Hartford Fair.
Okay. Where do you all go to school?
We both go to Abington Heights.
Okay.
I go to school in Elk Lake right here, actually.
Right here?
Yep.
I go to Abington Heights as well.
Okay. Well, thank you. I hope you have a good day today, and I hope that you put the word out for a lot of people about 4-H. I'm with Kevin Baker from the Susquehanna County Beekeepers Association. And Kevin, what's the display here that you have today, and what's the purpose of it? I see you actually have live bees.
Yes, Jim Barber supplies some live bees so people can see live bees and not have to worry about the sting factor. What my mission is, what I try to do is get people to not fear bees so much as they do. PennDOT actually has me going in to talk at a safety meeting to try to reduce the fear of people so people can identify a honeybee and also not fear them and just take a can of Raid to them. I went to do a removal for them, and there was an individual that had sprayed them, so they had killed the bees off, and they want to try to prevent that to go with their green program. And this is just to show people what bees look like, the males, the females, the queens that are into it. Understand that the bees are useful in pollination. 1/3 of our food supply disappears the day after or the season after the honeybees disappear. Pollination is crucial. There's no almonds without honeybees out there. They pay beekeepers $600,000 just for one migratory beekeeper to bring bees, and they pay many of them to do this. That's how valuable these little tiny creatures are. And what they have here is the life cycle. When they start from egg till they hatch, they're born as an adult bee, and they start taking care of their brothers and their sisters, actually, because they're all female in here. The males are kicked out over the winter. We're not needed around. Males aren't quite as useful as you'd think in the bee world. But it's just basically to try to get people aware of the creature and not fear it. I mean, if you do disturb them, they're a very defensive animal. They don't attack, but if we open that up and start rattling on it, they're going to let us know they don't like what we're doing. But other than that, they usually do not bother people for the most part. I get stung more than most people, but I'm ripping them out of houses and stuff. I'm removing them from one home, trying to give them another. So they get ornery with me, and I deserve it usually. But for the most part, they're very docile. Most people are stung by stepping on them, or pinching them into clothing, or standing in the bee line. If the bees are flying from a nectar object to home, they fly up to 15 miles an hour, and you stand in the middle of it, they run into you, they get a little upset, they might sting you to get you out of the path for the other bees. But it's just one of those ones where people know little about it, and people usually fear what they don't know, and we're just trying to get people to know it.
I'm with Jim Varner, the director, I guess it is, or executive director of District Manager, I'm sorry, of the Susquehanna Conservation District. And Jim, I guess one of the things we've talked about earlier today, and I'd like to get your take on it, is the dirt and gravel road program. I know Susquehanna County is one of the biggest users of that program in the state.
It's really a big thing for us. It's a good connection from us to the townships. It keeps us in touch with them. It's a great environmental program. We have probably some of the most dirt roads of any county in the state. It's like 1,200 miles of dirt road in the county, so the potential is there for a lot of sediment pollution from those roads.
if you could, I know I talk to people about the dirt and gravel road program, and they look at me like with, glazed over eyes. So, what is the program? What do you do with dirt and gravel roads, and how does it help?
It's all an environmental program. The idea is to keep the roads out of the stream and the stream out of the roads. If you're around enough, you see that so many times the roads are built right next to a stream channel. It was an old cart path for horses or something like that. That's how they originated. So they intertwine a lot. But if you have a dirt road, a lot of times it erodes into the stream channel, or either the stream channel is eroding away the road. So it's a big potential for pollution, sediment pollution all the time.
Well, I know we talked about, I guess people really wouldn't think about it this way, but this has a pretty significant impact even on the Chesapeake Bay.
Absolutely. I mean, everything we do here still goes to Chesapeake Bay. So it's sediment's the largest pollutant in the state of Pennsylvania.
Well, other than the dirt and gravel road program, what else do you do with the Susquehanna County Conservation District?
The other big thing we do is nutrient management things. We're trying to ramp up efforts. We have a workshop coming up meant for small operators, horse owners, things like that, to keep nutrients out of stream channels and that kind of a thing. We have a Chesapeake Bay technician. It's a little broader program of just that. We also have a watershed specialist program that helps with erosion or maybe stream rehab of your streams. And then we have the erosion control program. So basically everything we do is related to water quality.
And I know that you've been a big participant in the Ag Days here in Susquehanna County, and I've seen a lot of people come by here. Has it been a good day for you?
Absolutely, it's always a good day. This is by far our biggest event of the year. We probably talk to more, I'm sure we talk to more farmers here than we do at the fair. We get more people passing through, but this is by far our biggest concentration of Ag people. And not only from Susquehanna County, we reach a lot of other people here today also.
Well, I can tell just from looking around here and talking to people and seeing the enthusiasm that it's something that people really enjoy.
Everybody looks forward to it. It's the first sign of spring.
Just to close out my program from Ag Days here in Susquehanna County, I hope it's been informative. We've seen a lot of different types of businesses, talked to a lot of different people, and especially some young people. So stay tuned for the next program.